Thank you for that update, Nick. Georgia now ranks 7th in the nation for the highest rate of new coronavirus cases. That is progress and a drop from last week's White House COVID-19 task force report, where our state ranked 2nd. So let's take a closer look at these numbers. The Department of Public Health reporting less than 1,500 new cases yesterday, which is well below the state's rolling average. There were also 28 deaths reported. We have seen 2 consecutive days of declines now, after the state reported 100 people who died from the virus on Saturday. Georgia's testing numbers also falling. Those are the tall orange bars you see on the screen. The Department of Public Health tells us that's because fewer people are getting tested. This all comes as the White House lays out new COVID recommendations, the new guidance aimed at colleges and universities to keep the virus from spreading. It is the first report in several weeks that includes recommendations for colleges and universities in Georgia. Chinu Hur tells us what this means for Georgia students heading back to campus.
Among the good news for Georgia's COVID-19 numbers is also a new list of recommendations for universities and colleges. With students back on campus, the White House COVID-19 task force is asking schools to ensure both diagnostic and surveillance testing are rapid and comprehensive. University students should have quarantine and care sites on campus or near campus and not be returned home to multi-generational households. Ensure all universities can fully test, isolate, and contact trace. These new recommendations come as Georgia Tech has more than doubled in COVID cases in the last week, sitting at 705 cases since March. Georgia Tech reports those numbers daily.
If you see someone who's putting others at risk, please report it.
This week, UGA reported an estimated 241 positive cases between students and staff. UGA's numbers come out weekly. 11 Alive medical correspondent Dr. Sujatha Reddy says the guidelines make practical sense.
I think the measures are actually very concrete, which I think is helpful, meaning they're very specific, which will be useful to the universities and colleges as they try to navigate this new normal.
Dr. Reddy says with very specific recommendations like these, it could help schools implement them easily if they haven't already.
We're clearly seeing that some people are not listening to the guidelines, so perhaps having them in black and white may give the school more ability to probably enforce them, to guide students.
Also new in this week's report, there is no recommendation for a statewide mask mandate.